Your muscles grew. Your strength didn't. Turns out, those aren't the same thing. You've been training hard, looking the part, and quietly hitting the same max reps for months. Here's why. You've been showing up 3-4 times a week. Same routine, locked in, not skipping. You even track your workouts. And it's working. You look bigger, arms filling out, shoulders rounder. You catch yourself in the mirror and something is clearly happening here. Then, you actually test it. Nothing. Same struggle as 6 months ago. You go back to regular reps and check your max. Hasn't moved. You add more sets, more reps. Another training day. Still nothing. You've been this consistent, patient, even very disciplined. And what you built is a body that looks like it trains but can't back it up. Your muscles are decorative at this point. The problem isn't effort. You've been building the wrong type of muscle. When muscle grows from training, it grows in 2 different ways. Think of your muscle like a sponge stuffed with bungee cords. The sponge is the soft stuff, fluid, glycogen, cell volume. When that part grows, the muscle gets visibly bigger. Looks great even in the mirror, but it's not the part that moves weight. Scientists call this psychoplasmic hypertrophy. We'll just call it the sponge. The bungee cords are the contractile proteins, the actual machinery that pulls when you contract. When those grow in number, you get stronger. This one's called myofibrillar hypertrophy. We'll just call it the cords. Both are real growth, different outcomes. One looks the part, the other does the part. Easiest way to see this in real life? Look at a bodybuilder next to a powerlifter. Both huge, both train seriously, but they're chasing completely different signals. Bodybuilders chase the pump. High reps, moderate load, short rest. That swollen feeling at the end of a set. Their body responds by building sponge. Lots of it. They get the look. Powerlifters chase heavy loads and full recovery between sets. Their body responds by building cords. Lots of them. They get the strength. Put a competitive bodybuilder next to a powerlifter in a photo, and the bodybuilder might actually look stronger. Put them in an actual strength test, and that comparison falls apart pretty fast. Same human body, same hours in the gym, completely different adaptation underneath. Now here's the part that should make you uncomfortable. Most calisthenics training looks like bodybuilder training. Sets of 15, 20, 25 bodyweight reps. That's sponge territory. The relative load isn't high enough to grow the cords. So your body does the only thing it can with that input. It stores more. More fluid, more glycogen. Bigger look, you get the size. The pull-up max doesn't move. The muscle up stays impossible. Quick break. Because if you want muscle that actually does the thing that it looks like it should, you'll want these. These are the Gornation wooden rings. The only reason they're in the video? They'll actually help you go bananas. Olympic dimensions, 18 centimeter diameter, 28 millimeter birch wood. The standard that's been used to humble serious athletes for a long time. Grip is solid. Wrists stay neutral. Unlike a fixed bar, these move, which means your stabilizers have no choice but to work. That instability is what stops your body from coasting. You go from building sponge to building cords. That's not a design flaw. That's the whole point. Straps are 4.5 meters with sewn-in length markings. Set the height once, you know exactly where it is next session. Buckles adjust in seconds. The whole thing folds into a canvas bag. Hang them anywhere. Price is actually fair for what they are. link in the description. Code YELLOWDUDE saves you some money. Back to why you're stuck. Here's the part nobody explains clearly enough. It's not just about rep ranges. It's about whether the movement itself is genuinely hard. Your body adapts to specific movements. Once a movement stops being a real challenge, adaptation slows down. 30 push-ups on the floor, 40 push-ups on the floor. If that movement has stopped presenting a real problem to solve, you're maintaining. You're burning calories in a shape your body figured out months ago. The ceiling exists because the floor caps your range. That's the whole problem. Your chest travels to the ground level and stops. Once your body has fully adapted to that range, there's nowhere new to go. You've peaked on a push-up on the floor. And the typical response to this plateau? Adding more volume, more reps, more sets, another session per week. This produces more sponge, more size, more pump. The mirror loves it. It does not fix the underlying problem. You're feeding your body more of an input it's already solved. Same stimulus, slightly more decorative muscle. So here's where it actually clicks. Progressive overload isn't just adding reps. It's giving your body a challenge it hasn't solved yet. And the most underused way to do that in calisthenics is range of motion. Bigger range means more tension across the movement. That's the signal that grows the chords. Your training hasn't been sending it. Take the push-up. On the floor, your chest hits the ground and that's it. Range is capped. No matter how strong you get, you can't go lower. You've maxed the floor. Congratulations. Put your hands on something elevated. Parallettes, blocks, anything. Now, your chest drops below hand level. Full range opens up. New mechanical demand. Your body has a problem to solve. So, it starts building chords. Same logic with pulling. Once bar pulls stop being hard, the bar is the limit. It's time to move to rings. Now you've added instability on top of the full range. Your body can't just grip and pull. Every stabilizer in your shoulder has to actively engage just to keep you in position. You're not simply pulling up. You're managing the whole movement from the first inch to the last. Harder reps, not more reps. Fundamentally different stimulus. Fix the stimulus, give your body a mechanical problem it actually has to solve, and you'll start going bananas on progressions you've been staring at for months. You don't have a volume problem, you have a stimulus problem. Your muscles grew because you were consistent. They stopped getting stronger because the challenge stopped being real. You kept feeding your body the same input and waited for a different output. Your body is efficient like that. It only builds what it actually needs. And right now, it doesn't need anything new from you. The signal for strength is tension through a range your body hasn't mastered yet. Find the version of the movement that's genuinely hard. Add range before you add reps. That's the whole thing. Oh, and one more thing. Rings are the fastest way to find out how stuck you actually are. Coordination link is in the description. Code YELLOWDUDE saves you some money.